What is shakin', Internet? This is Salts bringing you another A Dash of Salts, where you guys ask me, Salts, questions about my life and video games in general. If you're not very familiar with the show, basically every week I accept about 5 questions and I answer them on the show. If your question gets answered on the show, you get entered to win a drawing at the end of the month. So every week I take about 5 questions. At the end of the month, you get about 20 to 25 questions. So it's a 1 in 25 shot of winning the prize, which is a $20 gift card of your choosing. This can be either a League of Legends $20 RP card, a Battle.net $20 card, a Steam $20 card, or any other card that I can get my hands on, whatever region you are in. That's pretty much it. One last thing. If you want to submit questions, this is the end of the month, so I will be announcing the winner at the end of this show. But if you have a question or comment for next week to start off the February month, please leave it in the comments section below or send an email to a.dash.of.salts@gmail.com. That's a-of-salts with periods in between at gmail.com. I will pick about 5 questions and we'll be good to go for next week. So please send those questions in because I want at least 5 questions. This week is a little bit of a shorter week. I only got 4 questions for you right now. And we will be doing the giveaway winner at the end of the show. So let's jump right into it. Question number 1 this week comes from David, I think it's David Pagiella. Pagiella. Oh my gosh, I can't even say that. David Pagiella asks, what's your favorite movie of 2014? Okay, so I haven't seen every movie of 2014, to be completely honest. I've missed out on quite a few of them, but I did look it up, and I'm seeing all these other ones like Interstellar. I want to see Birdman. I want to see, silly ones like How to Train Your Dragon 2. There's a lot of movies that I have not seen. So of the movies that I have seen that were released in 2014, and I believe this one is correct, but the Lego Movie, I believe, was released within the year 2014, and I think that is a fantastic movie. I love it. I actually went to see it with my kids. I took them to this theater, and I was like, hey, yeah, great, let's watch a movie, kids. And it was a Lego Movie, so I was like, all right, this is going to be a boring movie or some silly kid movie or whatever. And I was thoroughly impressed by the end of that movie. I was like, wow, that was a really good movie, and I loved it. So I would say Lego Movie is top movie of the year for me. Now, I haven't seen, like I said, I haven't seen a lot of good movies out there. I haven't seen Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I haven't seen the third Hobbit movie, but I have seen like a lot of the Marvel movies. The X-Men movie. Sorry, I'm getting texted from a friend. The X-Men movie, Days of Future Past. I really liked that one. It was pretty good for an X-Men movie. Not as good as the X-Men Origins. What was the last one? I can't remember the last one that went to the past or that rebooted the franchise or whatever. Guardians of the Galaxy is a fantastic one. I have seen that one. That one was a runner. Captain America the Winter Soldier, loved that one. There's a couple other movies that I can think of that I've seen. I saw Gravity, didn't like that one. That one was, yeah, let's not get into that one. Either way, my best movies of 2014 are definitely going to be the Lego Movie. That's a top pick for me. As far as movies go. But like I said, there's a lot of movies that I have not seen that I wish I had seen, so can't say that I'm, the best person to ask. Lots of movies that I still want to see. Yeah. Okay. Moving on to the next question. The next question comes from O Night Dream. Or O Night Dream S? O Night Dreams? Either way, O Night Dreams asks, do you do YouTube for a living or for fun? And what got you interested in doing the videos? So, to answer it very clearly, I do not do YouTube for a living because I think that that's crazy. I would love to sit here in front of the computer and make videos for you guys all the time forever and make tons and tons of money doing it. First off, I don't make tons and tons of money doing it. And second off, I don't think that I could sustain my entire family with a YouTube living because YouTube is very volatile as far as I'm concerned. You gain revenue based on previous months and based on how your videos are doing. And it's like if I had a good month, I could make a lot of money, and then the next month I could make no money, and I'm not okay with that. I need a consistent, amount of money in general. So yes, I have a full-time, 40-plus hour a week job that I really like at the moment. So I really enjoy my job. I'm happy with it, but I do YouTube for fun. I actually, and to do the second part of your question here, I got started on YouTube actually when I was playing League of Legends several years ago at this point. I guess 3 or 4 years now. But basically, I was playing League of Legends, and I really wanted to watch people play League of Legends. And I looked on YouTube, and at the time, I guess I really didn't know about Twitch, or maybe Twitch hadn't really sprung up or anything like that. And I was like, I really want to watch people play League of Legends, but I want to watch it at my own pace. I don't want to watch a live feed. I want to be able to, watch it and then pause it and then come back and watch it later, kind of thing. And I looked on YouTube, and there really were not a lot of good commentaries for League of Legends. So I started right there and said, okay, I'm going to commentate on my games and do it. And it took me a long time. I had to go through a whole bunch of League of Legends videos before I kind of stopped doing them because I had terrible quality and all this other stuff. I finally got them into high definition and stuff like that. But my YouTube career didn't really take off until I started doing World of Warcraft videos, which I've been playing World of Warcraft longer than I've been playing League of Legends, of course. But right when LFR came out is when I was like, man, I feel like I'm going into this as a tank, and I'm scared. Like, I'm scared of this LFR thing. And I'm like, there's plenty of other people out there that don't want to tank this stuff because they're scared as well. So why don't I help them out? Why don't I do a quick little guide on this thing? And I kind of figured that, it would be kind of popular. And it turns out it was super popular. Everybody loves the LFR guides. Now, that being said, I still really need to get the LFR guides for the new expansion and get directly ready for the Blackrock Foundry stuff. I actually, that's coming soon, just for everybody out there. But to go back to the base question that was asked, I do not do YouTube for a living. I do it for fun, but I really, really, really enjoy it. And yeah, I do get a little bit of money out of it, which I try to give back to you guys in one form or another. Last I actually bought a new monitor so I could have a better resolution on my videos, the kind of thing. So yeah. Either way, that's going to be that question. So let's move on to the next question. Next question comes from Andrew. Hey, there's a regular on the show. Andrew asks, what is your favorite raid boss in Highmaul? So, to be perfectly honest, I have not done every single raid boss on normal or heroic yet. I still have, my guild is leagues behind everybody else, which I'm perfectly fine with. We're not, we raid once a week, and we only raid for like an hour and a half, so yeah, we're not going to down bosses very fast. But of all the ones I've done, I really, really, really enjoy Tectus. I think Tectus is a very, very straightforward fight. It's actually very simple to understand exactly what's going on in Tectus, because once you know the moves of one guy, you know the moves of all the guys. It's just, it happens twice as often, and then 4 times as often, and then 8 times as often, etc., etc. I also really love Tectus because it gets really hectic, so people kind of have to pay attention a little bit themselves. And I also really love Tectus for a final reason, because I do a crap ton of damage, because I get to swipe, or thrash. And thrash is still completely broken in AoE fights. So yes, as a Guardian Druid, I do tons of AoE damage, and it is fantastic. I love it. So yeah, that's my favorite raid boss that I've done. I have done them all on LFR, of course. I think if I get to the final boss, the Imperatus, I can't remember his name exactly, but if I get to him, I think I would really enjoy doing him on normal or heroic, because he is a really fun boss. Even on LFR, I really like doing it because there's so many phases and so many things going on. But I think that would be my favorite, but I haven't gotten to him, and I haven't beaten him on anything but LFR, so I'm kind of like, I'm not going to say anything too much about that. So yeah, that's the answer to your question. I'm going to go with Tectus. It's pretty clear, pretty fun. I really enjoyed the fight, just in general. There you go. Final question for the day. So we're only going to have 4, but that's fine. Final question for today is from Tonka588. Tonka588 asks, what add-ons do you use in WoW? This is kind of a boring question. Sorry, Tonka, but I actually get this question a ton on all kinds of videos. So I'm going to go ahead and just drop it here in case anybody's watching this that doesn't watch all my other videos. I use pretty much very bare minimum add-ons, as little as possible. So I start with DBM, Deadly Boss Mods. I think that's pretty mandatory for anybody who does kind of any raiding or any dungeon running. It's very simple. It tells you exactly what you need to do and keep it up to date. The next one that I use is pretty much the big one, and that's LVUI. So I have a guide on how I set up LVUI and how to do basic setup in LVUI. I'll go ahead and link that in the description below. If you want to check out my guide on LVUI, which is a standalone UI interface complete add-on that just does everything for you. It does almost everything you want. So I use LVY and DBM. That's really all you need. There are a couple of other add-ons that I do use and I do have installed onto my machine. And that is, let's see, the first one that I can think of is mixed scrolling battle text. That's a very simple one that just puts some scrolling battle text on the side. Kind of looks fancy. Let's see, what else do I use? I think, Auctionator, so that I can see what stuff vendors for and what it auctions for immediately. Trying to think of other ones. I use Silver Dragon for finding rares. That's just a cool one. That's just one I use. I mean, I think there's better ones out there, actually, but I just don't care enough. There's a good one. Tidy Plates. Tidy Plates puts very good nameplates over enemies and over friendlies. It actually is a really good one, and there's Tidy Plates Threat Plates, which is an add-on that modifies it to change colors with threat. So basically, anything that's attacking you shows up one color. Anything that's attacking anybody else shows up in a different color. It's great when you're on big fights and you can just say, hey, you're not attacking me. You're supposed to be attacking me. And you grab them. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I do bare minimum. If you do LVY, that pretty much covers everything you want. And then DBM is just like an add-on for doing raids and running dungeons. Everything else is just kind of icing on the cake. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the questions this week. Awesome, great, rock on. Obviously, this is the end of the month, so the end of January has come and gone, and now we are ready to give away some stuff. So the winner for the month of January 2015 is, drumroll please, is Bear Gills. Bear Gills, you have won a $20 gift card of your choosing. You will have a YouTube message in your inbox, so please check your YouTube inbox message for instructions on how to claim your prize. You have 1 week. So by the time the next show airs, next Monday, you have to respond to me and do those instructions. If you don't respond to me within that week, I will select a different winner next week, and moving on. So, one more plug, please. You need to send me some questions. Either leave them in the comments section below or send them again to a-of.salts@gmail.com. That's a-of-salts with periods in between @gmail.com. Send those questions in, and you, too, may also be entered to win a $20 gift card. Okay, I think I've talked enough, and I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. Please like, favorite, share, subscribe, all that jazz, and, as always, you keep it saltsy, Internet.